If your GCSEs are coming and you fall behind, then this video is for you. GCSEs can feel overwhelming, and revising at this point can feel a bit pointless if you haven't already. But I'm here to tell you that it is not pointless and it's never too late to start studying. So, without further ado, here are 5 tips from somebody that passed all their GCSEs, okay? And passed well. I'm going to say I passed well. But enough, it's not about me, it's about you, okay? It's about you. Let me just look properly. So grab that pen and paper and start making notes, because you're going to need these, okay? So tip 1, using a timetable. Using a timetable can be very effective because 1, it can help you know when you're going to study and what time and what you're going to study at that time. So when you sit down to study, you're not like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Using a timetable will be very effective. So as an example, I'm going to be using my timetable, which of course is going to be very different from yours as I'm doing A-levels, and if you're watching, you're probably doing GCSEs. As you can see, this is my timetable catered to my needs. And I believe that using a timetable can be very effective in studying effectively, as you know at what times and when you want to study. I printed this off online. You can just go online and search timetable template and print it out. This is what I did here. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be a simple piece of paper on a post-it note, in fact, saying what time you're going to do anything, when you're free to do it. And I would say using a timetable definitely helped me this time last year when I was getting into those months where I really needed to crack down on studying. I would definitely say using a timetable can help you stay into that routine of studying constantly and putting in that flow. Now, what to put on your timetable, I would base it off the subjects that you are finding the most hardest, or the subjects you know you want to improve in or get those good grades in. I would put them in more constantly than the subjects that you are doing. For example, last year I struggled a lot with maths, so I made sure that in my timetable maths was the priority and the thing that I was studying the most, because I know I wanted to pass. Okay. No matter where you get it from, the quality of it, as long as it does what it's meant to do, it's a good timetable. So tip 2, using flashcards. Now, just a little disclaimer, I know that everybody studies in their own unique different ways, but I would definitely say using flashcards is a must. So last year I found it very hard to retain information from any lessons that I was doing, and when it came to studying, I had no idea what I was going to do. So I definitely do believe writing notes of what the teacher's saying in the lesson, or taking your book back from school, making flashcards off those can be very, very effective. Example is my flashcards now that I use for the subjects that I use. I make flashcards which can be very effective in retaining the information or certain bits of information that I want to remember in particular. So I would definitely say using flashcards. If you're the type of person to do it online, and I would say using apps like Quizlet can be very helpful in making those digital flashcards. Before I move on, another thing that I do have to say is these flashcards that you make do not have to be fancy. Like, you are making these flashcards for yourself. They don't need to be all glitzy, glamorous. They just need to work effectively. It doesn't matter how they look, as long as it does what it's meant to do, which is help you retain information, okay? Because I learned that the hard way, making it all fancy and glitzy, because you're going to be making a lot. There's just no need. Tip 3, BBC Bite-Sized. If you are watching this means that you have a phone, which means you can download BBC Bite-Sized. And I would definitely say that this app worked amazingly. It worked wonders for me when I was doing my GCSEs and GCSE season. I can't stress enough how useful this app can be. And I know everybody is different, but it really did help me in terms of science. So I would definitely say using BBC Bite-Sized for science can go a long way. And that is what I would make my flashcards off. So using BBC Bite-Sized can be very effective when doing science, I would say, and making those flashcards off them. So tip 3 is kind of short, but I would definitely say saying a main source of where you're going to get your information from. And I would say BBC Bite-Sized was something that worked amazingly for me. You don't have to pay, it's completely free, and it breaks it down in ways that it's so easy to understand. Tip 4, study curriculars. Now, by study curriculars, I mean clubs that your school would be hosting after school day has finished, and as a chance for you to get to study a bit more. I would definitely advise going to these, and I know everybody can't, but it does go a long way if home isn't really the best place for you to study because you get distracted as easily. Going to these after school curriculars can help a lot. And if your school doesn't do anything like that, maybe going to your local library and, you know, studying can go a long way, honestly. But by going there, However, whilst it may be fun to go with friends, I would definitely say in these after school curriculars, you put that attention onto studying and, you know, have a different time and place for hanging out with your friends and going out. Whilst you can study with friends, it isn't something that you should be doing constantly, if that makes sense. Tip 5, past papers. I cannot stress to you enough how important past papers are. Now, you can get access to past papers on physics and maths tutor, and I would definitely say that doing past papers helps your brain know what to expect during the exam, areas you need to work on in the exam, whether that's AO2, AO3. It can definitely go a long way. It could be me. Last year, I was terrible at maths. There was a point where I was getting 3s, 2s, and doing those past papers really helped me get to the grade that I wanted. You know, doing them and giving it to my teacher to mark really helped me see what I needed to improve on in the papers that were going to come up. So I would definitely say doing past papers can go a long way. Yeah, I'm going to put the link down below, but physics and maths tutor is where I got most of my past papers from. So that's all the tips and tricks that I have for GCSEs, and I just wanted to say that it's your own journey, so definitely don't compare yourself to other people because that can end up more detrimental than you might think. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, Happy New Year's!